Hey guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Gets It Done, and this is my pregnancy update for week 14.
Gonna love you, honey, on and on and on. I'm a morning dove singing out a song.
Baby is the size of a peach, keeps getting bigger and bigger. And coincidentally, what is that called? They have like the peach fuzz all over their skin now to help keep them warm. I'll link the text of what that's called. I think it starts with an L. Yeah, it keeps growing and growing. It's producing urine right now. I'm not sure if it's actually peeing yet or just producing urine. I was a little confused about that. But yeah, and I'm officially in my second trimester now. I know there's some debate on when to count it. I personally think we should just count it at week 12 because it's not a fun trimester, so let's say goodbye as early as possible. But officially, I am in my second trimester, which is really exciting. So I've noticed there has been a pattern in this pregnancy where it's kind of like a ping pong match. One week I'm not so well, and then the next week I'm a little bit better. And it's always the even weeks that are a little worse. And this is week 14, and it was a little bit worse than last week. Nothing dramatic, but I'm still getting sick a lot, throwing up a lot, and I felt like I was more tired this week than last week. We went to the state fair as a family, which is kind of what we do at the end of every summer, and I didn't have that much fun. I mean, I did. I was just so tired at the end and really wanted to leave, and my poor son wanted to ride the rides, and I'm so exhausted, and it's hard to feel so exhausted all the time. And then James and I went to the cabin for Labor Day weekend, and luckily my mother-in-law especially helped watch him a lot, and I took a 2-hour nap each day. I'm just tired, and I'm getting a little tired of being tired, but we'll move on. I feel like because these symptoms aren't changing that much, that I would maybe tackle a topic during some of these videos. So let me know in the comments if you have any ideas, but today I'm going to be talking about finding out the sex of the baby. And to back up a little bit, now you can find out really early through a blood test. I declined all of those early tests. I was really on the fence about it, but I was worried about getting a false positive. And I feel like with my anxiety, it wouldn't be worth it. And I feel comfortable with what we'll find out at the 20-week ultrasound. So I just declined both of those tests. So, the next time to figure out the sex of the baby, and when a lot of people find out, is the 20-week ultrasound. That's a big anatomy scan where they A, make sure everything's okay, but B, usually you can tell by then easily on the ultrasound machine, and that's what we did for James. And we've decided this time that we are not going to find out whether this little baby is a boy or a girl until it's born. I don't regret finding out with James, but I have kind of always wondered what that would be like, and I feel like it's just the ultimate surprise, and I'm excited. It took a little convincing by myself to my husband, but he's on board now, though I kind of think I'm not going to invite him to the anatomy scan because I'm kind of worried he'll change his mind and make the tech tell us. So I'm kind of joking, but not really. Yeah, we're not gonna find out, which is exciting. My sister-in-law just found out she's having a boy, which we're really excited about. And I told James, you know, Auntie Marissa's having a boy, your cousin Louie is gonna have a brother, and he got so excited, like screaming in delight. And I thought, gosh, that is so cute that he cares so much that his new cousin is another boy. And then a couple hours later, we were at the park as a family, and I hear him go, "Dad, guess what? Mom's having a boy. I'm gonna have a brother." And I thought, oh no. And I was careful. I do not really take fault in this situation. I'm always willing to say I was wrong, but I was very like, James, Auntie Marissa found out what she's having. But I think he heard what he wanted to hear, and he wants a boy. And he thought I told him it is a boy. And he was delighted for those 2 hours. And when I had to tell him, you know, I was talking about your auntie and we don't know what the baby is yet, he was devastated. I don't think I've ever seen him so happy as when I told him that Marissa's having a boy. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I don't think I've ever seen him so upset. There were tears and lots of yelling, and he was legitimately angry at me. He kind of gave me the silent treatment for the rest of the night, and I felt so awful. So now I'm like, gosh, I kind of hope it's a boy. But yeah, we don't know. We've been telling him a lot that it could be a girl, and I think it's a girl. I always thought James was a boy, and I was right, and I've always thought this was a girl. I don't think I'm as strongly convicted as I was with James, but I just kind of think it's a girl. And when we were in Hawaii during week 6 and 7, we saw a psychic, astrologist, I think they're called. She was this amazing older French woman, and she said, no doubt, no, I can't do that accent. She said, no doubt it's a girl. She like looked at multiple things and said, there's no way it's not a girl. So we will see if the psychic and I am right, but we will have to wait until early March to find out. So some of you have been asking about that, and I wanted to officially tell you that the plan is to not find out until it's born. I think that's called being Team Yellow, I think. So that's a little update. Week 14, baby is a peach. I'm still throwing up, and we're not gonna find out what the baby is. That's pretty much it. So leave a comment below if you did not find out what your baby was, and let me know if you regretted it, if you liked it, if you were right, if you were wrong. I just think that'll be so cool to like, your baby comes out, and I don't know. I kind of want to tell the doctor, don't announce it. Like, I want myself or my husband to say it's a boy, it's a girl. I'm excited. I mean, this is probably our last kid, and so I kind of just want to try it this way. So we'll see how that goes. I'm very proud of myself because I'm not a big surprise person, so I'm gonna stay strong. Hold me to it. Oh, my bump. I feel like we popped more. I don't know what the sun is doing here. So, this is my bump. And I wake up with it like that. Like, until this week, it grows as the day goes on, and after dinner it's just like, wow, you're about to go into labor. But it's kind of always like that now, so I think it's a little less bloat and a little more uterus at this point, which I guess is good. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Ooh.